The Export Options panel in Export Persona lets you decide what graphic file format you want to use as the default, and also which graphic file format you want to apply to selected slices after they've been created. So we want to export these 12 icons here to separate files. And the important aspect here is that we need to decide on the graphic file format to export. Now at the moment, up in the Export Options panel, we can see that the preset is set to JPEG best quality. There's a whole series of other settings that is specific to the JPEG file format. Now if I change that to a different value, TIFF RGB, you can see that the settings change depending on the file format. There's a PDF example there. So if we go back to the JPEG best quality, I'm going to review that and think, well, I'm not really sure if I want a JPEG best quality. I want a PNG 24-bit. I've actually changed the default for slice creation. And once I've done that and I'm happy with these settings here, I can click Create Slice. And we'll find if we export each slice, they will use PNG non-retina version, and that'll be the same for each one. If there's a particular file that you want to have a different graphic file format for export, you can change the mode from defaults to selection, select the file, and then change the preset up here, and we can change that to, let's just say SVG for export as an example. And review the settings there, and if you're happy with those, you'll see that the option there shows SVG for export, and then compare that with all the other files which are still set to the original PNG default that we had previously. So if I wanted to modify my export options settings for, say, this preset, I can change some of the values. So I'll just go through and just alter a few things here. And you'll see that the preset is no longer called PNG24, but I can now create a preset from that custom settings and call it my PNG. Okay. And then from there, I'll be able to apply to these files that new preset, and it's available at the bottom of the list of graphic file formats. We'll just check that in here, and you can see it's set to my PNG.